Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Thank you so much for all of the brand new subscribers, the likes and the comments on my last video. It really does mean a lot. Started this channel last year, only posted a couple of videos, but I've decided to really give it a go in 2025. I got back into reading last year and I've got a lot of books now. I've been picking up quite a few hauls. I mainly pick up from like Amazon and the works. I think they're really good. I've started to pick up a few bits from TikTok. Um, but I have now started to pick up from Vinted, and I'm sharing with you my third Vinted haul. If you missed the last video, please go and check it out on my channel. I had two small Vinted hauls on that one, and I will have some more coming because, you know, who doesn't love a bargain on books? And Vinted is definitely a great place to look. This is a single Vinted haul that I picked up, and I picked it up for a reason. If you missed my last video, I picked up a Vinted haul of two books. I have them here. I picked up Starry Skies in Ferry Lane Market and Rainbow's End in Ferry Lane Market, and I didn't read the listing where it said that this was books 2 and 3 of the series. It was entirely my fault. They made it very clear. It was in the title, it was in the description. I just got really excited because it was cheap books. So when I realised that that was actually part of a series, I went back onto Vinted to find the first one, which is the Welcome to Ferry Lane Market. And I found this, and the seller had got a lot of other books for sale as well, all secondhand. I think they were all £1 each. So why not? It makes the postage, like when you actually divide that postage then between all the books that you've picked up, it just makes it a better value. I can't remember if this Vinted seller didn't have one of the bundle offers as well, like you pick up so many books and you get so much off. So I just went for a bundle, and I wanted to show you what I picked up. So the first one is Nicola May, Welcome to Fairy Lane Market. It is the first book in that series. I really wanted to grab it so that I could read the series together because I like to read them in order. And these are all very much my types of books. Nice little palette cleansers from some of the heavier stuff that we sometimes read. So this one, although 33-year-old Cara Moon loves her hometown of Hartmouth in Cornwall, she has always wondered if she should have left to follow her dream of studying floristry. But she couldn't bring herself to abandon her emotionally delicate single father, and has worked on Ferry Lane Market's flower stall ever since leaving school. Then an anonymous postcard arrives along with a plane ticket to New York, and there begins the first of 3 trips of a lifetime, during which Cara will learn important lessons about herself, her life, and what she wants from it, and perhaps find love along the way. I think that sounds like such a sweet little book. Whether it is when we get into it, it's a different matter, but definitely a book that I really fancy starting, and the fact it's part of the series is even better. So we'll see. It'll go on my TBR along with all of these, but I'm determined to get to this at some point this year. It's definitely going to be a 2025 read, so keep watching out for that one. The next one I picked up is this one from Kendra Smith. Everything has changed. One car crash, 2 sisters altered forever. Not a clue. Never seen this author before in my life, but it was £1. So I thought, you know what? Why not? So this one says, one car crash, 2 sisters' lives changed forever. Victoria's new world baffles her. She has adorable 10-year-old twins. Right? Wrong. Her babies have grown into sulky teenagers. Amnesia has stolen nearly 6 years from her, and she's suddenly a stranger in her own life, with a now frosty relationship with her husband James. Maybe this collision is a chance to start over with those she loves most. Meanwhile, Lulu appears to have escaped the crash unscathed, but the accident has been a catalyst for unearthing the demons from her past, and they're dragging her deeper into the bottle. Seeking refuge in a relationship that doesn't quite fit, Lulu knows things can't continue as they are. Do these 2 sisters have the courage to rewrite their past and face their future? It sounds good. It sounds like something that I would read. As much as I like series, I also like a good standalone book. We'll give her a go. We'll see what it's like. If I enjoy her book, then it will definitely go on my list of authors that I want to buy more books from. Have you tried this one? Or have you tried any of these? If you've read any of them, let me know in the comments down below what you think. or if maybe you've tried this author and you've tried one of their other books, again, let me know so I know whether I should be picking more of those up. And then the next one is from Heidi Swain, and it's The Winter Garden. I don't mind when I read a book. If I fancy reading a winter book in the middle of summer, then I will. Sometimes I just want to escape to another time of year. It all depends. And again, this one looked good. I think I have read a Heidi Swain book before, but I don't think I own any. I've got a feeling I may have borrowed one from the library in the past, but for £1, I thought I might as well pick it up. It says, will this magical place find a way into her heart? Will love bloom this winter? Freya Fuller is living her dream, working as a live-in gardener on a beautiful Suffolk estate. But when the owner dies, Freya finds herself forced out of her job and her home with nowhere to go. However, with luck on her side, she's soon moving to Nightingale Square and helping to create a beautiful winter garden that will be open to the public in time for Christmas. There's a warm welcome from all in Nightingale Square, except from local artist Finn. No matter how hard the pair try, they just can't get along, and working together to bring the winter garden to life quickly becomes a struggle for them both. Will Freya and Finn be able to put their differences aside in time for Christmas, or will the arrival of the face from Freya's past send them all spiralling? I think it looks good. What I will say about this haul that I've noticed is there's quite a few like marks on them. So I may just try and give them a bit of a wipe up, if I'm honest. There's a few, like, I don't know, coffee stains and stuff on them, so we'll see. It seems to be more on the um, covers than anything. I knew they were secondhand. I expected some discoloration and things, so I might just give them a bit of a clean up. But sounds good. Can't wait to get going with it. Whether it's one that I will read early or whether that's one I will put on for sort of November, December, we'll see. But definitely going to be one that I read. The next one, and this one isn't in the best condition, but it was £1, is Kathy Bramley's Hetty's Farmhouse Bakery. I've read, I think, 3 or 4 of Kathy Bramley books, and I really like her writing style. I really like the books that I've read. Again, they're that sort of palette cleanser, really nice and light. I've got a feeling this one, though, is part of a series. I may be wrong. There's just something screaming to me that I think there's more in this, but we'll see. So it says, life isn't as simple as baking the perfect pie. It's got a lot of stickers. Again, I'm going to try and see if I can take them off. I'm not sure, but we'll give it a go. It says 32-year-old Hetty Greengrass is the star around which the rest of her family absorbs. Marriage, motherhood, and helping Dan run Sunnybank Farm have certainly kept her hands full for the last 12 years. But when her daughter, Poppy, has to choose her inspiration for a school project and picks her aunt, not her mum, Hetty's left full of self-doubt. Hetty's always been generous with her time, and until now her biggest talent, baking deliciously Moorish short-crust pastry pies, has been limited to charity work in the village fair. But taking part in a competition run by Cumbria's finest to find the very best produce from the region might just be the thing to make her daughter proud and reclaim something for herself. Except that life isn't as simple as producing the perfect pie. Changing the status quo isn't easy, and with cracks appearing in her marriage and shocking secrets coming to light, Hetty must decide where her priorities really lie. Sounds good. Really like that one. Can't wait to get going. I've read her books before and really like them, though I don't own any. I think all the ones that I've read previously I've actually just borrowed from the library. I tend to borrow a lot from the library, but I have been starting to pick up some more, so we'll give that one a go. Again, another author I don't know, Emily Stone, One Last Gift. To unwrap her future, she must follow her heart. My type of book, sounds like something that I would really enjoy, so I picked it up. Again, it has got the correct spine and things, but it's absolutely fine. I think this is a bit of a wintry one, so again, it's probably going to go on my TBR for later in the year. But we've got, will you be brave enough to follow your heart? For as long as Cassie can remember, it had been the 3 of them. Cassie, her big brother Tom, and Tom's annoying best friend Sam. Now, Tom is sorted, Sam is flying high, and Cassie thinks she's figured it all out. Then tragedy happens, and 3 become 2. For Cassie, picking herself up seems unimaginable, until she finds an envelope addressed to her, asking her to follow the trail one last gift. And suddenly, what seems like an ending leads Cassie to something unexpected, beautiful, and new. Yeah, can't wait to give that a go. Think it's a standalone. Again, never tried her work, so let me know in the comments down below. Have you ever tried an Emily Stone? Is this a good one to go for? Looked like a me book, so it went in my basket. And then the last one I've got, and again, it's not an author I've read anything from before, is The Bookshop by the Lock by Julie Shackman. Now, this is my type of cover. I really like these animated, cartoony type covers. There's something that draws me to them, especially for like romancy style novels. And when I was looking through, I just grabbed what I fancied, what looked good, what sounded good. And then, funnily enough, I actually went to Aldi um, the day that I picked this package up, and I hadn't actually opened it. I just collected it on my way to go shopping, and they had this, and I picked this up, and I was gonna buy it, and something in my head said, "No, leave it. Like, you don't need any more books. You've got loads coming." And then I came home and opened it, and I'd bought it from this Vinted seller. So I'm so glad I didn't pick it up from Aldi, um, because otherwise I'd have ended up with two and been trying to sell one of them back on Vinted. So, um, yeah, it's funny how things like that work, isn't it? But this one is Lexi Dunbar is a book lover, and her favourite place in the world is her local bookstore, Bookends. So when she hears that it's going to be sold, Lexi decides she needs to do something to help. Lexi's plan to save the ailing shop is fully underway until gorgeous but grouchy artist Tobias Black arrives on the scene, determined to turn the bookstore into an art gallery. Lexi is horrified, and tensions continue to rise until Tobias discovers a shocking secret that shows they might have more in common than they realize. As sparks fly, can Lexi and Tobias work together, or will opposing ideas get in the way of them finding their very own happy ever after? It looks like she's got another book there as well, A Scottish Country Escape. Might have to keep an eye out for that one. So we'll give that a go. Again, I think it's standalone. I may be wrong. Let me know if you've read this. Um, but I don't know. It just drew me, and obviously it drew me a second time because I very nearly picked it up again. But that is today's Vinted haul. As I say, there'll be more coming, and I'm going to share with you what I'm reading and things. So let me know in those comments down below what you want to see. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it. Feel free to share any of my book related videos with anybody you might like. Um, Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful rest of your week, and happy reading.